Hello, welcome to another edition of the Cryptic Mystic, and today we're going to be solving a crossword from our friend Bob Weisz at Tales from the Cryptic. If you remember, I've solved a few of Bob's crosswords in the past and they're great fun, and they tend to have an American focus as well, which is a bit of a different challenge for me as well, which I really enjoy. So let's get on with it, will we? Just before I do, let's talk about this week's word of the week, which is featured in the live stream this week. It's going to be misses, or is it misters? So if you can come up with a cryptic clue for that and you fancy being involved in the live stream, send me an email. You'll find my email at the end of the video or in the channel description. But enough of that, let's get on with today's crossword and see what Bob has in store for us today, will we? I'll put a link to this crossword in the video description if you want to play along. Okay? Right, let's get started. One across, here we go. Banshee attacked dinosaur 3-4. What could be happening here? Well, it's a 7-letter clue, isn't it? I'm looking. Attacked maybe could be potentially an anagram indicator. Maybe it's an anagram of banshee, and it means a dinosaur. I'm thinking, the only thing I can think of right now is T-Rex, which is not going to be the answer. I'm just looking here at banshee. What could that be? Has been. What a brilliant clue that is. Here's me thinking of lizards, or old lizards, and it's actually meaning like a dinosaur, obviously, as a has been, isn't it? Brilliant clue. Good start. Okay, brilliant. Let's try. We'll go to one down and see what that says. One down. Rodent in Dutch Amsterdam. Rodent in Dutch Amsterdam. So we're looking for a type of rodent, maybe? This could be the definition here, this end, rodent, in Dutch Amsterdam. I don't know the Dutch for the word in. Sometimes this is what this means. If you see like a nationality next to a word, it means use that country's language's version of that. I don't know what the Dutch for in is. Amsterdam. Oh, I see it now. This is a hidden word clue. Amazing. Look at that. It's actually hidden right in there. It's written in front of me. So in here is a wordplay indicator. Tell me that it's in. It's literally in Dutch Amsterdam. If we look really closely there, look, we see hamster. Wow, that's cool. That was quite well disguised, wasn't it? Brilliant. Okay. That's 2 good clues to start with. Gives us lots of letters after the rest of the crossword, doesn't it? Shall we go? Let's go 5 down. Wild Bunch was a flop with just 50% returns. This 50% makes me feel like maybe we're taking half a word away. Returns looks like a reversal indicator, doesn't it? So this looks all wordplay, this end here, which maybe means wild or wild bunch is the definition. A flop with just 50% returns. No, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 4 down. See if we can get all the long clues. If we get that, then I think we'll do well here. So, comeuppance is a formidable foe. Comeuppance is a formidable foe. What does that mean? I mean, a formidable foe beginning with the N. I'm thinking nemesis, which fits here. I'm just trying to work out why. What is comeuppance? Could this be nemesis? Not sure. This comeuppance. Is it anything to do with reversal? I'm going to write nemesis in just to see if anything jumps out at me from doing that. Because we have the have is here, and I wonder if that's this is here. Written backwards, it's semen. Don't think that means anything. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. So let's leave nemesis for now. I don't actually know. If it's definitely a formidable foe would be your nemesis, wouldn't it? Okay, let's try 9 across. First EGOT winner beginning to regret filling in for MLB team starter. Now, an EGOT, that's all the awards together in the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, isn't it? So it's someone who's won all 4 of those and the first one to do that. I think that's the definition here. Someone begin with R. So beginning to regret filling in for MLB. So beginning to regret to me is saying the letter R. It's literally referring to the word regret. So the beginning of the word regret is the R. That's here. And then that's filling in for MLB team starter. So maybe how I read that is we're putting an R in at the front of a word for a MLB is Major League Baseball, isn't it? So maybe a baseball team's name, but we're putting an R at the beginning of it instead of its original letter. I'm trying to think of who could potentially be an EGOT winner. So they have to write music as well, don't they? They need to be a Grammy winner, or they could be a singer, I suppose. Major League Baseball teams that I know of. Can't think of any right now. What's the one in Boston called? Boston Red Sox. It's not the Red Sox. The Dodgers. Or it could be Rogers, couldn't it? Because like Rogers and Hammerstein, I'm pretty sure that guy would have won Oscars and all sorts. I think this is going to be Rogers. I'm going to go for it. And see. We're right. Rogers. And that makes Nemesis look right as well, doesn't it? If Rogers is right. Let's see if we can get 2 down. Voice of submissive guy is muffled. Muffled could be subdued. Oh, it is, look, because depending on how you say it, this is a homophone clue. Like a submissive person, maybe, is it a subdued? Is that what Bob's getting at here? Subdued. Could be. That would be a B here, right? And then a U here, is that it? So let's see, let's try these acrosses and see. We had this wild bunch as well, right? That's going to be, the only word I can see in here is mob, which would work with wild bunch. A wild bunch would be a mob, wouldn't it? So how would that be a flop with just 50% returns? A flop is is that a bomb? Something bombs at the box office, it's a flop, isn't it? With just 50%, but I would imagine it's 50% of the word for flop. Something to do with bomb, I think. Maybe a bomb. No, that wouldn't be right either. I think it's right though. I think mob works well, doesn't it? Especially if subdued it works. Let's see if we can get 7 across. Minotaur was small before taking tea. Minotaur was small before taking tea. I think what words actually fit in here. Tau fits in there, doesn't it? T-A-U, which is actually in that word as well, but I don't think. Could be that because Minotaur was small, so Minotaur could be minor before it takes Tau. That would work, wouldn't it? So I think it's Tau. Yeah, so I think subdued is right then. Maybe there's some sort of homophone clue. Like subdued. 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 Yeah. Think so? Not sure. Let's see. Let's try 3 down. Connected in can by talking about niece. That's a nice clue. Connected in can by talking about niece. A lot of French going on here. I think there's a talking about niece by talking. This could be another homophone thing as well. 2-5 is a word for connected in can. So I think we're looking for a French word or 2 words here. So it's going to be on something in it. En suite. That would be connected, wouldn't it? If you're in an ensuite room, it's connected. That's what it would mean. So how does that work with by talking about? Okay. So if we're saying a homophone of about, instead of niece, it's nice. This is a really good clue. So we're saying on suite, SWEET was how we would say it, would be on suite. So that's where we get en suite. That's cool. That's a homophone clue. With a bit of French. Really nice. Nice one, Bob. Right, 6 across. Total guess, you skim finals. Total guess, you skim finals. I'll have this. This is nice. So finals here is a wordplay indicator. We're looking at the final letters because it's plural. The final letters of guess, you, and skim. And it means total. That'll be sum. Cool. Nemesis is looking good, isn't it? 8 across. Trauma dumping is best every so often. So this is like, I think every so often means we take every other letter of a word. Now, could be this. IBS. Trauma dumping. Oh my God. That is what it is. What a clue that is. Wow. That would never make it into a British paper crossword, would it? IBS is defined as trauma dumping. Oh my God. That's hilarious, Bob. That's hilarious. Which means Nemesis is right. Nice. Okay, let's go for it then. Nemesis. I still don't know the comeuppance part. Comeuppance. Let's go Nemesis. Yes. Okay. Well, we got there. I'm still not 100% sure why Nemesis works. Oh, here we go. We got the answers here as well. So let's just go through it and see what is going on. Let's go to 5 across first. So that was bombed. Okay, was a flop. If something was a flop, it bombed. Yeah, so half of bombed. That makes sense. So it was that, and then a reversal. Right, where's the one I'm looking for? Nemesis. How does that work? Nemesis, a formidable foe. Wordplay. Reverse of semen. Comeuppance. And it is, oh my God. So it is about semen. Ooh, there we are. That's a spicy clue, isn't it? How fun was that? Great fun. I love doing these puzzles. I like to see a different, someone who's not British coming up with crossword clues. It's really cool. I like the informality of this puzzle as well. So check out Bob's puzzles on Tales from the Cryptic. I'll leave a link in the video description, but let me know what you think. And don't forget as well, the clue of the week is Mrs. So come up with a clue for Mrs. and email it here to my email address, and I will feature it in the live stream. But there we go. Please do like, comment, subscribe if you got this far. Let me know what you think of the puzzle. I thought that was hilarious. Some fantastic clues in there that would definitely never make it into a British papers crossword, but a brilliant cryptic nonetheless. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.